I sent a message in my chat and that didn't come through into the group chat. The output? I mean, you can just throw a crop and pad on it if you'd like. What's the problem we're trying to solve here? I'm sorry. I feel like I've gotten lost. So yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really know. I'm assuming what OBS is sending out is what my stream will see. And uh-huh. Hmm. Well, this is the this should be the source browser. Let me repaste this. Yeah. That's what I get when I put in the browser URL. Is it tiling on yours? On your screen? Well, I guess I'm trying to understand what is this feedback loop you're discussing? The So you're saying like if you put my screen on your screen, that it will start, you know, infinite tunnel. Well, do you want to try it? Because like here's the weird thing. Like I don't know how to get what you have described. Because for me, like maybe oh, okay. That okay. But then like how do I exist? Well, mine's in screen share. Top. Yeah, because that's the only way I could get like your screen going. Screen share. Oh, because I'm doing virtual camera. Maybe that's our problem. Maybe if we do just my raw webcam. If it will, you may need to use a virtual camera. Well, okay. Yeah, boy. So, hmm, I can yeah, I can turn it on or off. This is with it on, and this is with it off. Uh, well, all right. Let me turn this back on, and it'll make it a little more apparent. So, I'm gonna click include camera and group output. So that's what I get, and then I exclude, and that takes us back to here. Well, I can exclude my camera from the group output, and that seems to be working okay, right? Am I misunderstanding it? Yeah. Now I'll put it back on screen share and then, like, kind of move it up. Are any of the interview participants gonna have cameras on, or is this gonna be a full voice, like, over Discord thing? Okay. 'Kay. Yeah. No, I'm sure. I've had to set up interviews like that in the past. It's not very fun. So thank you for doing that. Yeah, they made a big deal about that. Like, hey, if you have someone join on your multicast, you should boot them off because then you'll be protected. Basically, saying you're going to be held responsible for what other people do on your stream. That's good. Ooh, we're closing in on 100 YouTube subscribers. All right. Thanks. I don't see an option. I see copy host slot link, add to favorites, guest volume, and report. Those are my options. So host disabled screen share. Let's see. You can change your nameplate. I'm seeing uh manual place up to 5 guests and the call host on your stream. Okay, so I can maybe copy like the host slot, paste. Okay. So now I have your camera here. That's interesting. But yeah, how do I get your screen? Are you screen sharing through multi-stream or through OBS? Okay, that might be part of our problem. Are you do you have anything up in OBS? Like, are you casting anything on OBS right now? What does it look like? Huh. That's so weird. Uh, I just have my scenes set up. So, oh, and I'm doing virtual camera. That's probably what it is. The screen share is my virtual camera. So, I'm not tying into a webcam. I'm using OBS as my webcam. So it's just using my scene that I've set up in OBS. Okay. Which like, is fine. I can position things out of the way, but it feels a little janky to like if we swap and like okay, now you're the one that is sharing the screen. How do I get your screen to be the background? Cuz this like I can stretch this way far out, but it's pretty blurry. Uh Let me shoot you a Discord message of kind of what my OBS looks like. Well, it's weird because like I don't even know how to get what you have because if I like my multi-stream browser source never includes me. Oh, but that's the include exclude camera in the group output. Maybe that's the problem. Include camera. So I could include myself. Yes. Okay. So now I've got all that. which wouldn't be happening if I was on a webcam. But since I'm not on a webcam, I can't have that option enabled. And that yeah, yeah, exactly. Right. It said host has disabled a screen share. Let's see. I don't know what. Okay. Screen take over screen share. This will replace Amanusis' screen share with yours. Yes. I will share the 98 and also share tab audio. Good. There we go. And now I've got this up. Problem is, like, I'm not going to be able to have my chroma key on because that's run through OBS. Well, and that's fine, right? Because we only need one display to be going. Yeah. I mean, that sounds reasonable to me. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I don't either. I think that's why we have the virtual camera thing, but that's fine. It's not a problem. Listen, if there were any sort of illusion of me being a high production environment, I routinely shatter that every single time I start streaming with 15 minutes of fiddling with this dang green screen. I don't blame you. Multi stream. Let me just do a quick Google and see if uh, anyone has found this and uh, dealt with it. Oh, but that's in Twitch Studio. I wonder how many people actually use Twitch Studio. I mean, it must be a decent amount of people, but yeah, it's their own OBS, which frankly is smart because it's wild that you can't just go live on Twitch. It's crazy. You have to like download a third-party program. A weird, crazy thing. Okay. So if you try to screen share, all have to like approve it. Okay. Gotcha. And so you are the host, so you probably will not need to like ask for permission to take over the screen share. Honestly, would it seems like it would even just be less distracting if I had my camera off to match everyone else. I'd be the only one with a camera on. Don't you put that on me. Don't you put that curse on me. Like, I don't know. That just seems reasonable, right? And I think that's where you'd need to do the, like, virtual camera stuff in order to do a more custom. Well, no, because like, they did a whole big, like, tutorial thing when I first jumped on of, like, showing how you can move stuff around. How do we Yeah. It's a bummer they just laid off a ton of people too. Big tech, man. How's your oh, yeah, sorry, you're actually live right now. I wanna ask about your personal work situation. Huh, good. Good, good. Was talking to someone who lives nearby, and they're a I think they're a front end engineer, and he said, "Yeah, our company is doing layoffs all the time, but it's like our parent company, not our company." And so our company has been really good and hasn't laid anyone off. In fact, we've hired people from the main company to keep them on, but then they just reintegrated us, so we're all really scared. I was like, "Oh no, oh no." Mm, yeah. Well, I mean, it's the big reason why I'm starting this whole thing. It's because I realized, okay, if I'm not actually going to have job security, if I get laid off 3 times within a decade, like, why the crap am I putting up with all of your garbage? You know, like I'll just go do my own thing that I actually get fulfillment out of, and I don't have to worry about shadow getting obliterated by people behind closed doors. And anyone I have ever talked to never has any influence on that. So like, it's just a total luck of the draw. That's not. That doesn't make sense. That's not the American dream. I don't want that. How do you mean by that? Mhm. It is pretty brutal. I mean, especially real estate is just insane. I think you're seeing a lot of entrepreneurship in the online space. You know, that's why people have been doing like drop shipping and AI generated nonsense businesses. But I think I think you're right that in meat space, it's very hard to get something started. Um, I was just looking at, just yesterday, I was looking at, okay, I've been saying we're a nonprofit for a long time. Let's actually start. Now that I'm an affiliate, I can't actually start accepting money until we are a real nonprofit. So let's figure this out. I was like, this is going to take like $2,000. And I have to get 3 board members who aren't related to me, who are passionate about the cause, and that I can trust implicitly not to like take control of everything away from me because it won't be my thing once we're a nonprofit. It will be the quote unquote communities, which means the boards. So it's like, I don't, those are huge obstacles to overcome in order to get something started. Filling out forms is one thing, but like not retaining ownership or anything? That's crazy. I definitely understand that. Absolutely. Okay. Disable cameras. Oh, that's fun. You can copy. Oh, I didn't even think about looking at the screen share. Oh, that's great. Okay. Um, Screen share. Yes. Oh, that's already so much higher quality too. That's perfect. Um, 1920 by 1080. Shrink down, shrink down. Okay. Let me find 928 again rather than 98. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh wait, no. Ah, it's working on mine. Awesome. Oh, brilliant. I'm so glad you found that. I never would have thought to look at that corner. Good job. Nice. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're gonna have a little blip in between getting people on the call anyways. So well, I appreciate that. And so I'd love